when asked, what was the number one reason why you bought from that dealership? You want to guess why?
Service.
Salesperson.
There you go. I like that one.
Experience.
100%. It goes to the experience. And there's one page out of thousands of pages on a dealership's website dedicated to what? The people.
And it's not even updated for a lot of people.
Most of them,
So
yeah.
here's
no pictures.
So I got a request through LinkedIn from a dealer. He's like, hey, I want to run something by you. Can we jump on the phone? And I'll be brutally honest with you. I don't even remember who it was and where they were located. I would tell you, but I forget. And he goes, I want to show you my homepage of every dealership's website. And it's live. I would tell you who it was if I could remember it. And he's like, go to whatever it is.com. On the homepage, guess what's front and center?
People.
The salespeople.
There you go. See, that's actually what it should be.
The car is below the fold.
I already know you're a Toyota dealership or whatever, Honda, whatever it is, right? But, it's funny. I love that. By the way, if you can't remember, please tell me because I want to reach out to him and have a podcast
I will
about
do
it.
that. I will do that.
Because the way I'm looking at it is like we call our industry a people business, but we allocate one single page to our people on the place that thousands and thousands and thousands of customers go to determine if they're going to do business with us.
I looked at this person, I was like, this is absolutely brilliant. And he has, so the people, how long they've been there, customer testimonials that they don't control, right? Like that's gets inputted, that's the review. And it wrote, because the first question I asked was, please don't tell me you're selling placement of your own employees on the page. He said, no, it automatically rotates, right? So everyone gets equal share. And I just said, that's brilliant. And when I read that stat, that the number one reason was the person, I was like,
there you go. Well, it's a people business. But we don't market like a people business. So we got to talk a little bit about marketing. So let's talk a little bit about that. How much money do you think actually gets allocated to a people business message?
Very little.
Right?
Very little. A good friend in the business who was always taught the car is the star. And he'll even admit now, he's like, that's what I was taught. He's older, right?
Of course,
he's like,
of course.
The car is no longer the star.
No, not at all.
The people. So I was at JD Power yesterday, and next year I advise everybody to go to it. It truly was one of the better conferences I've been to in a long time, because they brought forth really solid data, and they have this franchise assessment where they measure brand loyalty at the dealer level. Right? Because we forget, and the OEM probably knows this, but we forget that the dealership plays a huge role in brand retention. Exactly. So they listed, and they had color schemes, red really bad, green really good, and then two colors in the middle, and they listed all of the brands. And there was one particular brand, I'm not going to name it because it doesn't matter, but there was one particular brand that had less than 50% brand retention. So I'm thinking about this. I'm like, all right, well, what does that mean? Okay, the OEM's losing. There's probably a lot of variables. I get that. But what does that mean for marketing?
Yes.
Right? We're marketing. I'm marketing, right? I'm in marketing.
100%.
So what does that mean for marketing? And I was going on stage right after this, and I was to talk about a cookieless world and the evolution of marketing in this non-measurable digital world, right? And I got on stage. I'm like, man, how am I going to open this up, right? Mm-hmm. And this is exactly how I opened it up. I said, did anybody listen to that? And everybody raised their hand. I was like, that's what we need to start driving our marketing strategies. Yes. That's what needs to drive our marketing messaging. That's what should be driving our not lead gen. Oh, man. And I said that just so I said that to kind of challenge the room.
Gosh, I wish I was in that room.
Because I said, this was a major brand, a major OEM. So every single dealer had ample amount of leads.
Yes.
Leads is not a problem.
Oh, no, leads are definitely not a problem. Actually, most leads right now are just on sold units anyway.
Plenty of leads.
Yep.
50% retention rate. So is that the right success metric? Should we be looking at lead volume, lead close rate of success? Plenty of leads. 50% retention.
We don't have a lead problem.
Thanks for tuning in to the Strategy with Jason podcast with your host, Jason Harris. Don't want to miss new content? Be sure to check out the full podcast library at strategywithjason.com to stay in the know. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Happy podcasting.